the longer that a virus is latent and asymptomatic in your body, the more you can spread it. And so the latency of a typical coronavirus would be, 2 or 3 days. That would be typical. But in the early days of this one, they claimed that it had a 2-week latency. The purpose of that was to scare people into thinking they were transmitting it without really feeling sick. And this is why Deborah Birx's book was called something like Silent Spread. Something like that. Well, that's what makes this unique, silent spread. But it turns out over time that SARS-CoV-2 didn't have any different a latency than a typical common cold. I mean, it's typical. Unlike, say, AIDS, which is said to have this long period of latency. And I'm fascinated by this because, you have to put yourself in the head of somebody who's trying to make a virus, if such people exist. I'm pretty sure they are out there. And you're dealing with this kind of limitations, severity, prevalence. You can choose one or the other. But if you really want something to be prevalent and severe at the same time, you've only got one factor to play with, and that is the latency factor. So if you're manufacturing a virus, you want to somehow figure out a way to make it lay low in the body for a very long time. And then it hits you and you just drop dead. Okay, that would sort of be the goal.